Hello, this is Sally Ann. I've been busy making some cards and I thought you might like to have a look at them. They are sourced from this wonderful double disc collection of CDs that my wonderful sister sent me from the UK. Not sure if you get it here in Australia, but certainly I know that you can get it. It's made by what was that? Hayley Sue, is it? That might give you a reference if you want to check it out. But it's Fabulous Fashion is the name of the pack. Here we go, Katy Sue Designs. Katy Sue Designs. That's who makes this. The reference there is at the bottom if that's any use to, if it's something that you feel you want to get a hold of. But just lovely. So that's my source. Let me start by showing you some cards. They're just fabulous to make and they just look so lovely. This is the first. I've got a couple in this series that are made just like this. They are in fact on a background, so they stand like I'm showing you there. So basically, yes, you can probably see better that way. On the back, I've just added a Spellbinders die and a sentiment. I've cut a couple of sentiments actually. I just got these from the internet and I just cut them out using a couple of Spellbinders dies. The Spellbinders dies I used in this case, let me see if I've got them to hand. Yes, let me just see. The smaller die was from Labels 29. That's this little one with the sentiment on. That came out of this little size here. So that's Spellbinders S5156 and it's the Labels 29. So that was the one. This other gorgeous die, this one here that I use quite a lot, is from Spellbinders 5x7 Enchanted Labels 28 and it's S603. Beautiful set of dies. I've used this quite a lot. So that's what I use to make this panel, or the panels that stick on the back, and you'll notice they're just on the half side so that when it folds for packing it's quite easy. Now I don't know if you can pick this up, but on these I've just had a glitter frenzy. It's just been wonderful. I used a system of dies. Let me just put that to the side just a little bit. A system of glue, which some of you may know of, and it's called the Art Glittering System. Just fabulous. This is actually the glue, and the reason you can be so detailed in terms of this is because of the fine point that comes with the glue that literally you take out. It's a bit like icing cakes I suppose. You take the adapter, you put that on, you place that on top of your glue, and basically you've got this really fine point that you can direct the glue to first, and then basically you apply the glitter. Let me show you. The glitters are fantastic. They're just amazing. I've got a range of colours. This one is the True Red, and that is just such a gorgeous colour. I've used that on this with the dots and things and the ribbon. That's just a lovely colour. And then I've used in one of the other cards this beautiful, what's this one, Blackberry, and there are a range of different colours and they just last forever, which is really good. So, and then I added some organza ribbon. The little tags here are made out of silver Miri card and a little, I think it's a Just Rights stamp there, just to say, you know, happy birthday. On the edges of the card I've just put a layer of beads, which just I think adds a little dimension. And then where I haven't glittered, this is beautiful, this is a crystal glitter, I've used some Spica pens, some gel pens, just to give it a bit of oomph. Gosh, I can hear the cockatoos outside. I expect they're coming out across to you as well. As good sound effects, aren't they? So this is the first one. Now the rest kind of follow form in as much as their shape. This one, interestingly enough, sort of is the dress that matches the hat. and it's exactly the same in terms of its format, but again they're just lovely pictures and you can just do them up as you will. Let me show you a few more hats. Let's move that one out of the way. There's this one I made with a lovely bit of purple ribbon, and that's just gorgeous. I put a little butterfly on it. This again with the pearls on the outside. Then for this one, this is quite a snazzy one actually, sort of a green and purple, which I then used. So again with the beads on the outside, and on the inside here I used this beautiful die from Spellbinders. It's the Grand Decorative Ovals 1, and this is the sort of the inner piece here, this die here that I've used. But this is a fabulous die, and that's what I used to make that edge there, which I then stuck onto the background, and the glitter. That gorgeous, that purple is just stunning. And I put a little ribbon around the hat stand and attached a green feather, and again a few spicker pens just to give it a bit of glitz. Yes, just super. Then I have another one, which is I think this one's quite lovely too. Sort of peachy colour. So this time, again with the beads, lots and lots of glitter on this one. Another label that I made lots of these little handmade labels, so they're so handy just to pop on at the last minute. And this time, that comes out, I've got a white organza bow just at the top there. So that's the hats, if you like. Then there is a different series I made, which is this one here. Let me see if I've got one open for you. Yeah, here we go. So here's the first one, and I'll just move this aside. So I used a EK Express, I think this is the Burst Edger flower, abstract flower, that's what this one's called, punch to do the edges down the side here, and I added some pearls, but again glitter gone mad with the design, just beautiful. I added a bit of organza ribbon. I think that also was courtesy of my sister Claire when I was over in the UK. I filched some of her stash. And then on the inside I used a smaller decoupage piece, a little bit of peel off, and then another one of those tags that I showed you earlier on. So that's that one. This one I think is rather sweet. That's the hat and the dress that I showed you, a different version earlier on. This time I put it onto a different card background, and I got my red feathers out. They're just lovely to decorate the corner. Again, lots of glitter. And this is an old sticker that I think my mum gave me. Oh, so it's in my stash for ages. And I used some Kaiser Craft little pearl beads just on the corner there. That's quite pretty, isn't it? Yep. And then the last one I have of that particular style is this one, which on this edge here I used another EK Success punch. It's a slim edger punch, and I think it's called Arrow. Might be wrong, but you can see from the design there if you're interested. It's a nice little punch to use. That you can get hold of it if you want to. I think I got mine on eBay. So again, this lovely little hat and dress, sort of different style there to show you. Then my last two in this series, this is another one. Look at that gorgeous ribbon, isn't it? Yummy. Probably been a bit overkill there, but I just thought that ribbon was beautiful. Again, lots of glitter, just slightly different style hat, and this time as a style of card is slightly different. I decided that I would make this an easel one. So as you can see, it stands just like so. Oops, there we go. And it stands up by itself. So again, lots of glitter, decorative. This paper, by the way, all comes with the CD, so it all matches, it's beautiful. And then my last one, which I just think is really girly and lovely, is this one here. Now, just easy to do. So again, you'll recognise the Spellbinders Grand Decorative Ovals that I've used again, big favourite of mine, and that creates a super card. What I did, I used a fold over technique, so a hinge technique across the top, different layers of the die, a sticker, again another one that my mum gave me, decoupage this, the different layers, used crystal glitter, lots of other colours there, and then on the inside I covered up the hinge here. You can just probably see the edges where it's hinged on with a pale pink inside, and then I added a little sentiment on the inside. I think that's just so sweet, so girly, isn't it? It's lovely. Yep, so there it is in its full glory. And you can see all the glitter. And again, I used a mixture of sticker pens and the glitter as well, just to give it a bit of sparkle. So that's it. Those lovely cards, all made using this CD. And of course, I meant to show you the ovals. This is the large ovals I used for the inside of that large card. So this is LF110. The decorative ovals are LF016. And the dies again that I used would be S6003. I used S5156, that's the labels 29. And I used this die for that shape there for the labels, which is S5177, and that's the A2 Filigree Delight. Oh yes, and I did use, but I didn't show it to you, this die here, and I used the little one. It's a gorgeous little die here, and this is S5158, the Timeless Rectangle, which is this one here. That's lovely to use for your sentiments and things. So there you have it, a series of cards. I hope you enjoyed looking at them. It was certainly such fun to make them, and I have to say it was really good playing with all the glitter. So see you next time. Bye.